Hi everyone, welcome back to We Are Learning channel. This time, gonna be the last material that we'll learn about recount text. And right now, we will learn about the features of recount text. There are 5 features of recount text, such as introducing personal participants, using chronological connection and conjunction, using adverbs and adverbial phrase, using action verbs, and using simple past tense. Now, let's discuss it one by one. The first one is introducing personal participants. It means who was involved at the story. For example, I, my friends, my family, and etc. The second one is using chronological connection and conjunction. Chronological connection is used to arrange the details in chronological order. For example, next, after that, first, and finally. While conjunction is a word used to connect clauses or sentences, or to coordinate words in the same clause. For example, so, and, but, and if. And the third one is using adverb and adverbial phrase. Adverbs is a word that modifies a verb. For example, he sings loudly. An adjective, very tall, and another adverb, ended too quickly. Adverb often end in "ly", but some, such as first, look exactly the same as their adjective counterparts. For example, yesterday, slowly, last week, at Uncle's house, and etc. And the next one is using action verbs. An action verb is a verb that describes an action, like went, talked, bought, brought, run, and etc. And the last but not least, using simple past tense. In recount text, it usually uses simple past tense. The simple past tense is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happen or exist before now. Simple past tense emphasizes that the action is finished. Here is the patterns of simple past tense. For positive sentence, the pattern is subject plus verb to plus object. For example, I played guitar. And for the negative sentence, the pattern is subject plus did plus not plus verb 1 plus object. For example, I didn't play guitar. And for question mark, the pattern is did plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. For example is, did I play guitar? For the subject is the kind of subject such as I, she, he, it, they, we, my mother, my friends, and etc. And for your information, all subject use the auxiliary verb did. And the time signal for simple past tense is last night, last month, last week, yesterday, 1 year ago, 2 days ago, and etc. Now let's take a look for the nominal sentence. For the positive sentence, the pattern is subject plus was or were plus adjective or noun or adverb. For example, they were happy last week. For negative sentence, the pattern is subject plus was or were plus not plus adjective or noun or adverb. And the example is, they were not happy last week. And for the question, the pattern says was or were plus subject plus adjective plus noun or adjective or adverb. So the example is, was the happy last week? So can you imagine what the difference between was and were is? So the differences between was and were is, was used for the subject I, she, he, and it, while were used for the subject such as we, you, and they. So here is the example. Last Tuesday was a busy day for me. I spent my time to do a lot of activities from my senior high school to my home. I had no time to take a rest. First, at the morning, I went jogging. After that, I went to school to study until 3 p.m. From my school, I went to Sangarian Sport Hall to practice badminton until 8 p.m. I practiced hard because that I felt very tired. After that, I went home, but when I would sleep, I remembered there was some homeworks that I had to do. I did my homeworks until 11:40 p.m. and finally, I could take a rest in my bed. Those activities made my day busy and I felt very tired. And let's analyze the text. For the introduction, personal participant is I. And the second feature is using chronological connection. We can see in the text there is the word of first, after that, and finally. And the third feature is using action verb. From the text above, we can see the word went, sleep, pressed. That's why it's using action verb. And the fourth one is using adverb and adverbial phrase. For example, last Tuesday and at the morning. And the last is using simple past tense. At the text we can see the word felt, spent, practice, could, made. Those words is the verb to. That's all about the features of recount text. I hope this learning media about recount text can help you really understand what recount text is, the meaning of recount text, the characteristics and features of recount text. Now, as the closing of this material, I will give you a task to do. And the task is, please arrange this picture on the side into complete story. After the picture are complete, please make a story, the contents of the picture by using recount text. Put your answer in the comment part below. Thank you so much and good luck.